First here at 5, Louisville has a rule to keep bars under control, but some businesses are worried the noise ordinance is flawed.
And as WDRB's Joel Skipper found, at least one business says it is paying the price. Joel?
Yeah, that noise ordinance started last September, and a couple businesses have been fined. One of them is Taj behind me in Nulu, but they say the directions to that ordinance are not clear.
What we're asking from the Louisville Metro Council is to quantify the noise ordinance and to have specific numbers that will justify giving someone a violation.
Cress Bride owns 2 bars in Louisville and is president of the Louisville Hospitality Association. Since a new ordinance was created a year ago, several establishments have been cited with $2,500 fines, no warnings, including Flanagan's on Baxter Avenue and Taj in Nulu. The fine started last September by the city and Alcoholic Beverage Control, or ABC, as a way to possibly curb violence that was happening throughout the city.
There's no correlation between a noise ordinance violation and direct violence. We want to make that clear. It's 2 different things that need to be addressed.
A separate proposal to close bars at 2 a.m. has also been considered. Sean Vandevender is the Hospitality Association spokesperson and said now there is no definition on what's too loud, or the hours, or the distance from a venue. He wants clarification and transparency.
If somebody's going to call in a noise violation like they did in the past, they need to provide a name, an address, a phone number, etc., to make sure that this is a real person, not a disgruntled employee, not a competing business.
What they're looking for is pretty reasonable. Same thing with the Restaurant Association, pretty reasonable. I think really the question is, how do we come together around doing this the right way and crafting an ordinance that is clear?
Councilman Reno Weber has had several meetings with residents in the Highlands and says more meetings will happen to make sure everyone's on the same page and a specific ordinance can be laid out.
What we do want is to be sure that everyone has clarity on what is allowed and not allowed so that the neighbors can enjoy their neighborhood and we have that vibrant entertainment district going.
The owners of Taj scheduled a hearing with ABC to dispute their $2,500 fine.
If a bar doesn't know whether or not they can justify the expense of a musician without facing a mandatory $2,500 fine, then it's not worth our time.
And Councilman Reno Weber plans to have more meetings with businesses and constituents to talk about the future of this and hopes to have a new ordinance proposed in the next few weeks. Gil?
All right, Joel. Thank you.